Hey guys, it's Bazzy from Reddit Heroes, and Amy and I have been away from war for about a week or two because we've been moving from Canada to the United States, and what a war to come back to. Reddit Heroes manages to pick up the victory with a perfect war, 60 out of 60 stars, and good job to the opponents, good job to Made for War. They were really in the running, and they actually had a reasonable shot at perfect war as well. As you can see, they managed to take out all of our top bases. They had a bunch of nice 9.5s, and so they were able to clean up all of our 9.5s and our top 9s, and they were able to clean up absolutely everything from the bottom up to this middle, but there were just a couple bases right in the middle they didn't quite have the depth for, and so that was the distinction between a tied war and us managing to get the perfect war. Now, the person I wanted to recognize in this attack is going to be Tommy in his first attack. This number 6, we had a ton of different attempts on it. It looks like a simple base, but it actually took us a little while to crack it. However, we had like 8 attacks left when we were just down by 1, and Tommy was the person to come in and show us how it's done. So he begins with the queen walk. This base is quite exploitable. There's a few spots you can see over here and over here where you can drop some single minions in. He goes for the lure, and the lure is just going to be a hound, and Tommy's very good at doing this, of being patient. It takes a while to beat through these lava hounds, but it's really important that when it explodes, that the pups from the lava hound do not go out and take out all the Valkyries. So that can be a problem. So you have to make sure you're just slowly advancing. As you can see on the left-hand side, the minions are just doing a little bit of work, taking out some more trash buildings. He drops the poisons to be able to take out the pups quickly. And as those are going down, the kill squad begins on the far left. And I actually really like what's happening here. You can see that there's this funnel the way the walls are going to do. The valks are going to go all the way down to 6 o'clock, and they're going to head towards the queen. So even though the king and the queen start in very different portions of the base, they're going to meet together and get that all-important synergy I keep talking about and you guys keep bugging me about, where the healers are going to peel off as they're about to do here. The valks are all concentrated in together, and look at that. Now the healers are going to go in, and they're going to be firing some shots off. Now, they're not going to last for a long time. There's going to be these 3 air defenses, and he's dropped some of his spells, his heal spell, his rage spell, all in the middle there to get through that sort of integral component there. But the healers are still up, and they have managed to make it so that big mass of Valkyries is going to be alive, and now the hogs are going to be coming down, and it's really just a matter of time at this point to clean it up. Look how many hogs, and look how many Valkyries we have. The queen hasn't popped the ability, the king is still up and doing some good work, and there's even a few little bits of cleanup troops. So just absolutely smashes this base, and it's a good example of how you can use the interesting design to be able to take the king and the queen at very opposite portions of the base, but they come together, and then you manage to have the healers pull off, which is always an important thing. So good job to Tommy, and good job to everybody, both at our clan and also to Made for War.